Hey, welcome back. This is Sijie here. This is my assignment number 6. Okay, this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the Python standard library. Great. It's time to get our hands on some libraries. Okay, first question. Calculate the time eclipse of around a loop. Oh, okay. So how do you calculate time eclipse around a loop? It's we just record the time before the loop and we record the time after the loop, and the gap between these two times will be the time spent on running this loop. Okay, that's the basic logic of it. So as we mentioned here, we will be, so this code doesn't matter. This was given. We just need to copy and paste. I copy paste here. So so what the logic is, we get the time before it, run it, get the time after it. So we deduct them, so we get the time to running it. So as we mentioned here, we can use time.time, but time.time is not accurate, not precise enough, as we can see here. Let's see. Run it. So it has a very big decimal places, and it's not, it's just not perfect. It's not that accurate. So what we want to do is we want to, since it just specifically mentioned that we want to use nanoseconds, I think, yeah, nanoseconds. So we can go to look up it online. Oh, it's already here. Okay. Look up nanoseconds. It happened to be, because I did some research before, so I know there is a function called time underscore. Wait a minute. What am I clicking? Okay, okay. I happen to know there's gonna be a function called time low dash ns. Okay, so return times as nanoseconds. So we just use ns. Let's get it back as it used to be. So we import a random. So because since here's we already code random here, so although this code did not give us, but we know it's coming from the library called random, and we don't need to care about this one. But when we're using time, we need to import time, and we're gonna call this time low dash ns instead of time method, instead of time library, call this method. So this one gonna give us the current timestamp, and this one is also gonna give the current timestamp of running this line of code. So in this case, we're gonna get two times, one before, one after, with post time and the pre time, and we're gonna print all of them and calculate them, the difference between them, so we can get the time of running this code. So let's see. So this is the answer. So this is the time before, time after, time difference. So this is how much time we spend, nanoseconds we spend of running this line of code. Okay, let's go to the next question. Testing Python code. Great. How do we test this one? Okay, this one is a bit tricky because I don't fully understand all of them. So I didn't finish this one. I have no idea what's going on here. I will do further research on them, but not now. We're gonna skip this. So we're gonna do the third question, which is using partial on class method. We run about partials. Oh, you need to discover why partial line. Fix it. Okay, cool. So the partial means. So what a partial means? We can go to the partial and take a look. I think it's this one. Is this one? No, it's not this one. Anyway, if we encounter a situation, you're gonna go to Google and search partial Python, and you will be able to find the information you want about partial functions. Sometimes I go to YouTube because that's gonna be, you're gonna explain it like more detailedly, and you have something to see. It's probably easier for most of the people, including me. But however, this time since I already learned it, so I'm just gonna go through it. So first of all, we're gonna import the function. I think this one is given. Okay, functools. Yeah, it's the partial inside functools. Okay, so class we have default name Superman, and define initial itself. Okay, so when initiating the Superman, we always give it the name of Superman. So that's how we do it. So whenever there is a hero being defined, the name is always gonna be Superman. But you can always rename your hero. You can rename by calling the rename function. You can rename the name like Batman or Iron Man or Wonder Woman. It doesn't have to be man. And then we have a reset function. The reset function is what's tricky here. So actually, I think the original code wasn't like this before. I've just fixed it as this. So you need to, how do we use a function method inside of a library is you write the library name and it dot the method and pass in the partial. The partial is, what is a partial? The partial is something that you already filled inside part of the function arguments. Let's say, so rename, it has one argument. And you already passed inside, pass default name as an argument. So reset name will always reset the name to Superman. So it doesn't need to pass any further arguments after when you're using them. You just need to call hero.reset. It will automatically reset your name to Superman. I think the assertion was a bit wrong here, but it was bad. It was Batman before, but I think it's some mistake about the assertion, so I changed this one too. The assertion should be Superman, because that's the purpose of resetting name, right? Reset to the original name. So I think I have explained quite clearly here. So this runs pretty smoothly. So when you initializing a hero without passing anything inside, it's gonna give its default name as Superman. And then you can rename your hero to Batman. Then when you put the hero name is Batman. When you reset it itself, then come back, become a Superman, which is pretty cool. So this assignment is done. I'll see you next time.